guys, welcome back for episode 4. Now, if you've seen episode 3, then you will know what happened. If you haven't, go watch it now. However, let's recap it. It was a disaster. We lost 2 out of the 3, out of the 4, I think. Let's have a look. So we lost 2, Dagenham Redbridge at home. We lost that unbeaten home record. We drew with Dorking. Dorking scored an absolute wonder goal, which is featured in the last episode. And we lost to Woking, but we did beat Gateshead at home. So, we need to get this formation to gel. I am making slight adjustments to try and get the best out of the players that I possibly can. But yeah, let's see. We've got Southend up first in this episode, so let's see how we get on. Now, going into the game, just to give you an update, we are sat 19th in the league on just 8 points. We're now 8 points off the playoffs. We were 4 a couple of games ago, sorry. We're playing Southend there in 15th. They are 11 points ahead of us. However, we win. We'll go above them. Let's see how we get on. Right, corner to Southend. This is the first chance of the game, and it goes wide. Close. Going to take a free kick for us. Goes deep to Sinclair. Sinclair nods it across the Mullin. Mullin's hit the bar. Oh, come on. You've got to do better. Chance for us here. We've been quite wasteful again in front of goal. De Silva. McCachran. Poor pass, but Sinclair wins it back. The thing with Sinclair, his work rate isn't as high as it probably should be, but he is such a good player that you've got to take that risk on him. And with the tactics that I use, you need work rate. It's cleared quite easily that by Southend. It's been quite a dull game so far. Yabonga's won it back. Come run him. Put it into Mullin. Oh, it's gone. The keeper's had to save it. Clayworth has missed his header. We've got lucky there because the striker's nodded it on. De Silva's mopped it up. Having a good game again, though, Clayworth. He's not our best centre-back, but he's 19. Really, really exciting prospect. He could be a 5-star defender for us. We've just got to give him a chance and play him. Rome Sinclair's having a really poor game. That's the thing. I mean, if you look at him in real life as well, one of the things everybody's always said about him is his attitude. That's a good ball to Mullin, though. Mullin. Oh, it's 1-0. As I was talking about Sinclair, he steps up with a brilliant assist. Great finish by Paul Mullin. Southend are building from the back here. Oh, Aaron Hayden. What a header. Elliot Lee's beaten to it by Taylor. We've got to keep it clear. And the worry is, again, that we've brought Jordan Tunnicliffe on. He tends to have a mistake in him. Oh, what a header that is. Ryan McLaughlin, he's got to get back in position here, though. Oh, and again. It's nice as well, the player emotions before the game. His was emboldened because he's back in the starting team. I did drop him. Price Susanna came in and did really well, and I dropped him again to play McFadzean at left and De Silva at right in a previous game. So that's quite nice to see because that's not been on previous. Cole De Silva done well there. He gets the ball in. Poor Mullin. Oh, it's 2-0. Cole De Silva's rescued that brilliantly. Oh, he's offside. Let's see if he's offside. I mean, this is a brilliant bit of play. De Silva, he is. Oh, he's gone a little bit too early. It's a good header, though. Chance for us here. McLaughlin with a throw in. I'd like a second goal. With 10 minutes, if you include injury time, I think, away from the end. Jerome Sinclair, first goal for Wrexham. You aren't taking that one off him like you did in the previous game with the linesman. Great header, great cross. 2-0. They're just showing a replay of the offside. Oh, that is tight, but he is onside. Oh, it's close. Southend here, we're in injury time. 2 minutes to play. There were 4 minutes of added on time. Not sure whether the referee has found 4 minutes, if I'm honest, but that is a good ball. Tunnicliffe again beaten in the air. It is becoming a regular occurrence. De Silva with a great ball to McLaughlin, though. 2 fullbacks have had brilliant games. Aaron Hayden's had a good game. Defensively, we've been superb. They've not had a shot on target all game. And this is away from home as well. Our away form has been absolutely dire. Elliot Lee is through. Can he make it 3? Oh, it's a good save. Let's see the corner. James Jones. Can we make it 3-0? We're in the last minute of play. That's a good header clear. Aaron Hayden beaten in the air. All right, so injury news. Tom O'Connor went off in the first half of the game against Southend. He's going to be out for around about 5 to 6 weeks. James Jones will come in and deputise for him. He's a really good replacement anyway, so fingers crossed we won't miss him too much. So let's see how we get on. All right, game day number 2. In this episode, we're playing Maidenhead United. We've brought in McManaman and Jordan Davis right and left wing so we can rest Sinclair and Agupong. Both just not quite fit after the last game. And obviously James Jones has come in for the injured Tom O'Connor. We're really confident the tactics worked really well in the last game and our home form's been so good. Hopefully it'll work again. Let's see how we get on. That's for Jordan Davis. Shoots. Good save by the keeper. It's a corner. So James Jones is going to take this. Can we get the opening goal early on here? That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Goes deep, back post. Another corner. Jordan Davis to take this one. Keeper collects easily. Transfers here, though. We've got quite a lot of early pressure, which I like. 5 minutes in, and it's all been down their end. But McManaman loses the ball. But it's a dreadful clearance. Elliot Lee, it's 1-0. That was a dreadful clearance. So he's offside. I want to see a replay of this because I don't think he is. Let's have a look. What? Cordenhead to Maidenhead. And it's cleared, but they win it back. I'm still kind of reeling from that offside. The fact that they gave it offside for Paul Mullin, who didn't shoot, didn't interfere with play. It's a dreadful decision. But Jordan Davis on the run here. Early pressure is all ours. We can get a result here if we're really at it. De Silva rescues the ball. Still in the first 10 minutes of the game here, and it's been all action, which has been rare for our games this season so far. Oh, great effort by James Jones. Wins a corner. Good save by the keeper. What are we going to do here? 8 minutes played. Paul Mullin, free kick. Shoots well over the bar. Not a good effort. Chance for Maidenhead. Alan Devonshire, who's their manager, is a really old-fashioned manager. Like, his picture on this game is him in a flat cap. He's definitely got a camping seat with him, or a fishing seat, isn't it? And he's having smoking a pipe on the sideline. Definitely that kind of manager. But we need to get the goal here because we've had so much early pressure. But we've just got to keep believing. We're creating chances, which is good. Good ball. Jordan Davis, chance to get the ball into the box. Not a good cross, if I'm honest. Maidenhead bringing it away. De Silva wins it back. He has been such a good signing. Callum McManaman, Elliot Lee. You aren't taking that one away. It's 1-0. Great finish by Elliot Lee. Chance here. Jordan Davis whips it in. Oh, Aaron Hayden. That was close. Mullin with a free kick. I don't know why he's taking deep free kicks. I took him off it. Aaron Hayden again. Chance for us to build from the back here. That was a long kick by the keeper. Aaron Hayden just mopped it up. Clayworth to Jones. That's poor from McLaughlin, but he wins it back. Cross it in. Paul Mullin, 2-0. Thought McLaughlin had lost it there, but he recovered. 2-0 to Wrexham. Let's go. McLaughlin with a throw in. We are, I think, again, half an hour in. They've had one shot and it wasn't on target. Good ball in. I think Mullin might have been offside there, but Elliot Lee has made it 3-0. There's no flag from the linesman. And this game is becoming a bit of a rout. 3-0, half an hour played. Maidenhead with it in their own half. Smith on clearance. And Clifton beats De Silva, plays it to Ferdinand. We don't want to let them back into the game. That's the big thing. I must admit, Clayworth and Hayden at the back is becoming a very good partnership. We aren't missing Tom O'Connor today, which is good. Obviously, Maidenhead are one of the poorer teams in the league. Poor effort by McManaman. That's for us again here. This result so far has lifted us up to 10th. Good effort by Davis. So we're doing all right. Hands for Mullin, free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar. Good effort. Oh, has the keeper saved it? The keeper saved it. I do apologise. Subs made for us. Bentosa and Sinclair have come on. James Jones, good ball in. Cleared. What a ball by Jerome Sinclair to Elliot Lee. It's a poor pass by Elliot Lee. Mullin on the ball here. Another sub made for us. Jordan Tunnicliffe again has come off the bench. Ben Tozer is playing in midfield. He's actually a really good holding midfielder. Sparks is clear here though by Aaron Hayden. It's not Aaron Hayden. Oh, whoa, that has come from nowhere. That is very frustrating. Let's get on back on the game. All right, so next game up against Torquay, we've made 3 changes again to the team. We've brought Agipong and Sinclair back in for McManaman and Jordan Davis, who dropped to the bench. Bryce Hosanna's come in from McLaughlin, who's not quite fit after the last game. What a shift he put in, though. He pretty much had to be carried off the pitch at the end of the game. So, you can't complain, and Hosanna is a really good backup. Anthony Ford is back from injury, but he's not fit enough, so he's going to play some under-21 football. We're favourites for this game, and we're at home again, so let's see how we get on. James Jones with a corner, goes near post. Oh, nearly came off. Aaron Hayden got there. Keeper's just taking his time. Bit of sting out of the game. We've regrouped at the back. That's Bryce Hosanna's ball. But he had time. Bring it down. Don't need to do that. Really, really poor decision making. Long ball over the top, Aaron Hayden. Him and Clayworth, I'm telling you, at the back have been so good since he started playing. De Silva with a poor touch, though. Oh, I think he was given offside anyway. Chance for us here. Hosanna. Long throw to Mullin. Nobody was picking him up. That's a dreadful cross by Paul Mullin. He can do many things, but apparently not cross the ball. Andrews with a run here. Torquay are a very good team, and we are going to have to be our best to beat them. 5 minutes in, and it's pretty even so far. That's a long ball over the top to Goodwin, though. Clayworth is closing him down. De Silva fills in for Clayworth, and we come away with the ball. But we lose it again. It's just, we're making mistakes that are leading to chances. Chance for us to reel the back. Vigoro takes a long kick, but it's out to De Silva. Just an acres of space. Jerome Sinclair was probably the ball I would have played there, but he's gone to Agipong, who brings it down like Zidane in his pomp, and then Hosanna plays a pass that you wouldn't see it in an under-9s game. But so does their goalkeeper. Hosanna gets it back. This non-league football is very funny. McEachran, we've got a chance to build here. I'd still like to get that opening goal, obviously. Paul Mullin brings it down. Oh, what a touch that was. Mullin gets through. Oh, he's hit the bar. I think the keeper saved that. Torquay with a long ball. Aaron Hayden has just made a complete mistake. He brought it down. Andrews stepped in and took it off him. Andrews is through on goal. Andrews, Vigoro with a good save. Corner to Torquay. Need to get this clear. We've not created as much so far in this game, but Torquay are better than Maidenhead. Obviously, that's a good ball to Agipong from Hosanna. Oh, it's a good save. Keeper's tipped that onto the post from Paul Mullin. De Silva. Chance for us here. De Silva. McEachran's done really well there. He's dived. I don't know why he's dived. If he'd gone down from the first one, he probably gets away with it. Sinclair. McEachran, he's got to keep the ball there. He does. Sinclair recycles it really well. Hosanna shoots over the bar. Okay, final game day of this episode. We're coming up against Oldham. They play a standard 4-4-2. A couple of former Wrexham players in their teams. Ben Toilet and Fondop both played at the racecourse ground. Let's see how we get on today, because we struggled in the last game. We couldn't find the breakthrough. Hopefully today we can. No chance for Oldham then. 4 minutes in, they've got a free kick. Rooney on the ball. He's a very good player, I must admit. De Silva's beaten in the air, but Clayworth rescues him. And that is not a good pass. Not a good header, sorry. Vigoro, easy save. Chance for us to build from the back then. Aaron Hayden on the ball to McLaughlin. McLaughlin returned to the starting lineup today. It's frustrating because we've got so many good attacking players that you would think goals would be relatively... we wouldn't be so wasteful, but we are very wasteful in front of goal. Paul Mullin especially. That is a great pass for Agipong, though. Chance to get it in the box if he can. Cuts it back, but the keeper gets it. Paul Mullin with a free kick. I have taken him off these deep free kicks, so I don't know why he's still taking them. However, I think I've just realised why. Because I haven't put anybody in apart from Tom Connor, and he's injured. So that's why Paul Mullin is taking them. Stupid me. But yeah, we built from the back with Clayworth. We have just tweaked the tactics to work it into the box. We didn't have that on in the last game, so let's see if it makes a difference. Good idea from McEachran. Recovers the ball. Mullin. Elliot Lee. Paul Mullin goes through. Paul Mullin makes it 1-0. Fantastic finish. 11 goals for the season, and he does a little jig. Chance for Oldham then. David Unsworth's the manager at Oldham. Elliot Lee on the ball now for Wrexham. Good ball over the top to Sinclair. Sinclair, that's a foul, referee. That's shocking. He doesn't blow up though. Oldham are now on the counter-attack with Fondop, who has drilled it wide. Lachlan with a throw-in for us here to James Jones. James Jones loses it. But it's a poor clearance, and it's picked up by Clayworth to Elliot Lee on the edge of the box. Oh, what a strike, Elliot Lee. 2-0 to Wrexham. What a hit. De Silva with a throw-in for Wrexham. We are playing so well. Yes, we struggled to break it down. Sinclair is at the bar, but now we've got going. Last minute of play. We start on the edge of our own box. Ollie Palmer's come on for Paul Mullin. Elliot Lee has absolutely dominated this game. Ollie Palmer flicks it on. Well, that could lead to a mistake. It's clear that mistake could have led to a goal, but it didn't. Francis on goal was onside, and it's 2-1. I mean, that is out of nowhere. That is very frustrating. And that's it. We cap off this episode with a 2-1 win against Oldham. If you look at the table, we started this episode in 19th. We've finished it in 10th. So it's turning around. We're getting wins, 6 wins, 2 draws, 4 defeats. We are conceding way too many goals, though. Sorry, 5. I looked at Chesterfield's there. 5 wins, 3 draws, 4 defeats. We've scored 18. We've conceded 12. We do need to get better defensively. If you look at Eastleigh, they've only conceded 6 goals, and 2 of them were against us on opening day of the season. So that is very impressive from them. But things are looking up for us, and we will continue that in the next episode, where we will start with a game against Notts County, a team that were favourites for us to win the league, but they currently sit in 14th. I'll see you then. Please remember, if you do like the content, hit like, hit subscribe, just to help get my content out to more Football Manager lovers. And if you do want to add anything, you want to help me look at something, drop it in the comments below, and I'll do it in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. All the best.